welcome to my video. In this video, we are going to be talking about limit. And we have the limit as x approaches 0 of root 1 over x plus 2 minus root 1 over x. And we all know that if you put a direct method, it is not going to work. So which method are we going to use? Okay, we are going to use rationalized method. We're going to rationalize. So I'm going to have the limit as x approaches 0 of root 1 over x plus 2 minus root 1 over x. I say which method are we using? Rationalize. So you multiply it by what? A conjugate. The conjugate is just the same equation of different sign. So I'm going to have root 1 over x plus 2 plus root 1 over x. 1 over x all over root 1 over x plus 2 plus root 1 over x. So this is the conjugate of this equation. And you see this one is all over 1, you already know. So this is going to multiply this one, and this one is going to multiply this. And here 1 multiplied by this is still it. So I'm going to have the limit as x approaches 0. So if this multiplied by this, it will give us something like this one will go with this one. So we're going to have 1 over x plus 2 minus 1 over x. All over what? Take this, you put here. Alright. Have 1 root of 1 over x plus 2 plus root 1 over x. Alright, so if you see, this is what we have. So at this juncture, 1 over x is going to cancel 1 over x. So the expression will be limit as x approaches 0. So this one cancels this one. We have 2 all over root 1 over x plus 2 plus root 1 over x. Alright, so we multiply through by what? X. So if you multiply this whole expression 2 by x, you are going to have 2x, you are going to have a limit as x approaches 0 of 2x all over, we're going to have root x squared plus 2x plus 1 root 1 over what? X. So you multiply through by x, 2 times x will give you 2x, then x plus x times this will give you this, x times this will give you this, and this one will come. Alright, so what are we going to do next? We're going to have the limit as x approaches 0 of 2x all over root x into x plus 2x squared plus root 1 over x. Alright, we have x squared here, so I factor 1 root outside, so that root x will multiply by this one will give me this one. Alright, and then this one multiplied by this one will give me this one, and then this one will come here. I hope you are clear. Alright, so at this juncture, what are we going to do? Remember, if you put your values as x approaches 0 in this place, the denominator is going to give you what? 0. And if the denominator is 0, the limit is what? Indeterminate. So we want to get rid of root x. So we do what? We divide the equation by what? Root x. So we are going to have the limit. We are going to have the limit as x approaches 0 of 2x divided by root x all over root x into x plus 2x squared plus 1 over x plus root 1 over x divided by what? Root x. Alright, so this root x will go with this root x. So what do you left with? Left with 2x over 2x root x over this expression. So you're going to have the limit as x approaches 0 of 2x over what? Root x all over x plus 2x squared plus root 1 over x. Alright. So do you know that if you put your values here, it will still give you what? 0. Because x approaches 0, here is 0, this one is 0, and this one will still give you what? 0. So we are going to do what? We are going to still simplify further. So if we are simplifying further, we have the common factors here. And so we are going to factor root x outside. So we are going to have the limit as x approaches 2 of 2x root x whole over factor root x outside. I'm going to have root x into 1 because if x multiplied by 1 will give you x plus 2x so that root x will multiply by 2 to give you x squared plus 1 so that root x will multiply by this one to give you this one. I hope we are clear. Alright, so what are we going to do? Please don't be confused because we have root x here, you'll be trying to still cancel it. No, it's not going to be like that. So at this juncture, you know that root x is also can be also be written as 1 over 2. Root x can also be written as what? X over 1 over what? 2. So according to indices, we're going to have what? Sorry, this limit is approaching 0. So we're going to have the limit as x approaches what? 0 of 2x1 minus 1 over 2 whole over root x into 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2x plus 1. So this expression is the same thing as this one. I am not wrong, and I hope you comprehend. So, alright, so if you do 1 minus 1 over 2 will give you what? 1 over 2. So if 1 minus 1 over 2 will give you 1 over 2, and we say 1 over 2 is also what? Root x. So you are going to have the limit as x approaches 2 of 2 root x all over root x into what? 1 plus 2x plus what? 1. Okay. We say 1 minus 1 over 2 will give you 1 over 2, and we say 1 over 2 is what? Root x. That's why we have it like this. Alright, so at this juncture, if you look at the equation expression very well, you understand that, sorry, this is 0, 0. You understand that if you put your 0 as x approaches 0 here, the denominator is not going to give you 0. But the numerator is giving us 0, so we don't have any business with what? Numerator. We are going to have the limit as x approaches 0, so that if you include the values, root 0 will give you what? 0. And then 2 times 0 will give you what? 0. So the numerator has given us 0 all over what? Root 0 will give you what? 0. So we are going to have 2 times 0 because x is 0. So 2 times 0 will give you what? 0. So we are going to have what? 1 plus 1. This 1 plus this 1. Do you understand? Correct. So we are going to have the limit as x approaches 0, it will be what? 0 over what? 2. Are you clear? Because 1 plus 1 is what? Okay, 1 plus 1 is what? Alright, it's 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. So, the limit as x approaches 0 is 0 over what? 2. And if you punch your calculator very well, you have 0 over 2, the limit as x approaches 0, 0 over 2 will give you what? The limit will be equal to what? 0. And this is our final answer. It is as simple as this. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch my video. Please subscribe to the channel, like and share. Thank you very much.